Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and you see the title, we are going to be speaking about Ariana Grande today. There is some drama going on with her. She is in the news, and I wanted to talk about it and give my 2 cents and opinions on it. If you're interested in Ariana Grande, pop, conspiracy theories, trending topics, female rap, my unpopular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into for real, then go on ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Okay, so I know y'all saw the title. Y'all like, what is going on? What are you talking about, girl? Well, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while actually, but what triggered me to actually give my thoughts and opinions on this is a video that has resurfaced, I guess, of Ariana Grande on a recent interview, and fans are going in on her, at least some fans, because it does seem that her voice has shifted or changed mid interview. And this has actually happened several times since she started this like new era, and now that she's on Wicked and playing Glinda and everything like that. And a lot of people are noticing just some differences with Ariana Grande this era, okay? And one of those things has been her voice, okay? This actually happened a couple of times on the Zach Sang interview. People pointed it out then, and then it's happened again apparently on this interview she was on called Pod Crush, okay? Or I think it's called that anyway. So I'm gonna show you the clip, and then we can go from there.
That's how I felt. I was like, what has happened? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I've been writing a lot, and maybe there's some more, but I would like to do it.
So this clip has been circulating and it's been going crazy. And this is probably the most clearest voice switch that we can hear in any other interview that she's done recently. And people are weighing in and giving their thoughts and opinions on, which I'll actually get into later in this video. I'll show like comments and things like that. First of all, I wanted to get into my thoughts on this. Yes. If anybody's asking me, yes, I do feel like that was a clear voice switch up. I saw some people saying singers do this all the time. This is something singers do to preserve their voice, etc., etc. Cool theory. I would totally go with that because I don't know much about the singing world. If Ariana Grande wasn't kind of known for already doing this prior to this moment. So, like, she just kind of does this. I don't really see other people do this. We've had, like, experiences just growing up watching Ariana Grande and seeing her change off again, on again, so many different times when it comes to her voice and how she presents herself to the public. Like, for example, when she was getting off the backs of Victorious and playing Cat Valentine for years, if you go back and look at interviews connected to that time period in that era, she sounded just like Cat Valentine for a long time. And I think that her playing that character, she probably got very engulfed into that character. And when you heard her speak outside of being on the show, not somebody asking her to mimic Cat's voice or to say a cat line. I mean, like her just talking. She had Cat Valentine's whole energy. She had her whole cutesiness. She had her whole very soft voice, her very kind of airheaded energy and personality. She kind of carried that with her outside of the show. Sometimes I didn't know whether I was watching Ariana Grande talk in an interview or Cat. And sometimes when actors act, they can't always disconnect from those characters. And we've heard that in extreme cases with people who played like the Joker. Also, the man who played the clown on It, he talked about how tough it was for him to play that character and how it affected his life outside of acting in the movie. And he had to really like mentally become the character, and how hard that can be on someone and how it really psychologically messed him up to play that part. And a lot of other actors talk about how playing different parts can psychologically mess with you. And obviously, Ariana Grande played Cat Valentine on a kids' TV show. I'm not saying that it has the same impact as playing the Joker or playing a scary clown. I'm saying sometimes if you're acting and pretending to be different people on television shows and then you get out into the real world, it can affect your identity, especially if you don't have a solid identity and you're insecure within yourself, or you don't feel like you have a strong identity outside of the character that you play. you can then take on that character's personality and identity because it's easy. You've already been playing them. So why not kind of embrace the character that you played in real life and just kind of be that person? And I'm not saying she completely did that, but you can tell with Ariana Grande that she kind of morphs into whatever era or whatever thing that she is at that time, at least in my observation. A lot of people probably wouldn't want to see it that way. And then back in like 2015, 2016, we got a taste of what people like to call Africana Ande. Okay, she was in her urban era, and that was the era and point in time that she was in. And people were saying she was over tanning her skin, and she was using ebonics, and she was doing different things that was perceived as a cosplay to some people. And the reason why people even started to really pick up on this too was not just the music and the skin tanning, it was again the interviews and the voice changing. So comparing interviews to when she first came out right after Victorious to interviews during Ariana Grande's Africana Ande phase, it's a vast difference in the way that she spoke and the way she presented herself. Again, kind of grasping on to, it seems, a new identity of sorts.
Come on. Kill me, get your ass in here.
Kill me, get your ass in here.
Come on, girl.
Oh wow, you just flung your hair like that.
I'm like, bitch, that's my cookie, that's my juice, okay? I look very contemplative. My mom must have been teaching me how to run a business already. With the thank you next hook, that's like one of my favorite stories, is Victoria, I was like obsessed.
That was the word for it. Chest voice and head voice. That's what people say that it is, which could totally be true. But it's just to say that I don't really see or hear this in other singers that much that I have seen interviews of, and their voices have remained constant. You know, we don't really hear about a whole bunch of other singers doing interviews and their voices are changing every couple of years, from the voices that they are using and the voices that they're not. um, it's not something that we, the public, at least to my knowledge, have seen very often. So this is what throws a lot of people off when it comes to Ari.
We really need to talk about the evolution of Ariana Grande. I mean, does anybody remember when she used to look and talk like this?
Nah, I just want my kids to discover it when they want to. I hope my kids with me so much as a mom that they're like, yeah, my mom sings or whatever.
Now let's compare that to how she looks and talks now. Now this clip is from the Zag Sing show, which dropped yesterday. Watch.
Either both parts or just the one part. I wasn't sure how it would feel. But as soon as the strike began, I came to New York, and just for fun, just to see how it would feel, Max Martin came to New York to spend a week with me at Jungle City Studios here, and it all just kind of started pouring out.
Now what I want to know is, how on earth does this happen? Because not only did she get rid of her tan, she also got rid of her accent. And it's not just the accent too, it's the way she pronunciates words, it's the way she pauses. It's almost like they're two different people now. Now there are people who are speculating that this is a phase, because if you guys remember, this is not the first time Ariana Grande has made a drastic change. There are people saying that this change is permanent. This is indeed the final boss. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, stop bidding on this.
But she spoiled me, and I got to go backstage and meet the cast. I met Norbert Leo Butz, I met Idina Menzel.
So a lot of people's complaints with Ariana Grande in this new era is now she's playing Glinda for the movie Wicked, and she's with a bunch of theater kids. She met her new boyfriend that way. She has this type of aura and era, if you do notice, and if you're paying attention, that's very proper. It's very structured. She's, like he said, pronouncing her words a certain way. Her mannerisms, her body language is all very, like, it's Broadway coded. And apparently people are saying this is just how Glinda is in the movie. The actual character that she's playing, she's very proper. She's very dainty. She is very, a certain way. And so people are feeling like she's taken on and engulfed herself into the character and into this era to kind of become Glinda in a sense for this time being. And, her voice, she's taken the pitch up in her voice a million octaves. In my observation of watching Ariana Grande and keeping up with her and being a fan of her for years, I've known Ariana Grande's voice to be naturally deep. her having naturally lower vocal tone. And I don't even mean singing. Obviously, she sings very high pitch, but I mean her actual speaking voice that I have kind of picked up just from blooper reels. If you look at blooper reels of Victorious and she's talking on set, her voice is deep. Ariana Grande's natural voice to me is deep. So it's just been interesting to watch Ariana Grande evolve in and out of characters over the years. And that's not just my observation, it's a lot of people's observations. So let's go ahead and get into some comments that people were saying about the first clip that I showed you, the original one from the Pod Crush video. Some comments read, her personalities are fighting. Wait, I love her, but what the F was that? I love her original voice so much better. She needs to stop with that baby voice. It's getting weirder and weirder. Sorry. She didn't want them Blackie Anna allegations floating around. 2018, Pop Ari came out of the dark for a second. The customer service voice. Everyone's professional voice is different than their normal voice. I thought that we were smart enough to realize this. Come on, girl. Let's not act oblivious. We do know. Come on, people. We know Ariana Grande's been changing her voice off and on for years. This isn't weird. It is not a reason to send her hate. It's just a voice. It's her voice. And if she wants to do that, she can. Who cares? I am more impressed than frustrated, honestly. Haha, when I saw this, I was like, remember her voice being more thick and sassy? I wonder what happened. You guys are always on her ass about something. Oh my gosh, this is normal. I personally wouldn't say so, but that's just me. Are y'all new Ariana Grande fans? She does this all the time. It's kind of funny. Lighten up, guys. Let her choose whatever voice she likes. Paris Hilton coded, she is looking so cute. I love Ariana. She let her laugh take over. I love her. She does this to protect her voice when singing. That's why she goes high pitched. Well then why wasn't she doing this for years prior? She only just started doing this now. As someone who studies music, lots of vocal coaches say that talking in different pitches exercises your vocal range. Clearly, speaking low is her default tone, but she's consciously flips up to exercise her higher range. Please, let's be guided. Ariana is the best vocalist in pop music. Your voice is controlled by muscles and requires exercise too. That makes sense again, but it's like it only seems like she's doing the high register voice only recently. So that's where I kind of feel weird about the whole thing. Nah, this is embarrassing. I can't defend her. Can you leave this woman alone for 1 second? For God effing sakes, take a break, get a job, or something. Damn, she can change her voice like she changes her races. Oh my gosh. I've seen a bunch of comments saying singers do this to preserve their voice. Okay, so you just took on what everybody else was saying, or as funny as it is, how can this be a reason to comment hateful things about her? Y'all are crazy press and it shows. Let this woman be human. On that TikTok, Penn Badgley was confused why she was putting on that delicate voice too. We've all heard her natural tone of voice before anybody wants to say that I'm hating. I literally love me some Ariana. Stop it. The voice has to go though. Agreed. Okay, you guys. Okay, you guys. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. Some of y'all might light me up. Girl, I don't care. I said what I said. I made the video I made. You guys comment down below your thoughts and opinions, good, bad, or in between. I'd love to see them. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.